yeah, it's something that's really difficult now because I was really also I was like also really like how you say really like this was about children who food and they can go to the supermarket, because I really thought because I really thought there was happening something I couldn't believe when I saw it. I couldn't believe when I was like, oh, now again, 2 weeks more without to go out. And it's very hard. It's really hard. I'm so happy. I really have my possibilities to do everything, to study, to do it on my phone, to computer. I can do whatever I want. And it's really like, I had some changes. I don't know what the people are doing when they have like a separate partner and sitting the whole time in their partner. I would get crazy about it. I think I would get crazy. I couldn't. So it's like, and also like for me, it's now start to be like very difficult. And I had these changes, like, and I really thought now that 2 weeks more without they will do something more because it's not possible anymore to stay just like you know, um, yeah, of course. I mean, of course, and it's get like every day worse. Nothing is happening. Yeah, what they forgot? Oh, yeah, 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 exactly. And I mean now yeah, and now it's getting better and Mallorca, but the other times they're like good now. So yeah, I think they will do. They thinking also about like this art test when the people are coming here to see that they're healthy, that to be that they're healthy. I think it's a good idea also to have on the airport. So they're doing it and so that the people, so everybody will feel healthy, the people who are coming, live here, so it will be a good idea. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Not forever, but tomorrow. Yeah, but today I will do it. Yeah. But yeah, to be teaching, to your work. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, of course. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, what's the part? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a good part, of course.
Hostess.
But it's nice if you're coming to talk about how to do, like, think about it before you sleep. That's important.
Steven, you're so cute. You're so funny.
Yeah. Have fun. You too. Bye. Bye. Cheers. Bye. Oh, it's sunny.
It's not raining.
Yeah.
I
Beautiful.
feel so much happier when it's like this.
Beautiful. So good. I'm really
Lady's taking a. She's not, but it looks like she's taking a photo of me next door.
Oh. Oh, sorry, I will take those all things away.
One student so far. Come on, guys.
Wow. So have fun.
Thanks. Are you going today? Are you staying here today?
I will go after lunch. I will go.
Okay, you're not going now.
Yeah, not now. Yeah,
Okay.
later.
I can talk to you later.
Yeah.
That's nice you remember my voice.
Good morning, Stephen.
Oh. Morning.
How are you, sir?
Good, and you? You alright?
Yeah, a lot better today because it's been raining for the last 4 days, pretty much.
Oh, really? Well, in Mallorca?
I've heard about the weather in England.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, actually. Yeah, really, really nice. Can't ask for anything better.
Whereabouts are you exactly?
So I'm in Brighton with Sez. So I live, in Brighton. Really nice. It's good.
Practice yoga there?
There is. It's a very left wing. It's very open. It's very like modern. So
I know Brighton pretty well.
yeah. So I was thinking of starting yoga kind of just during my lunchtimes, and then
Yeah.
because at the moment I'm working in central Brighton, but we'll see what happens after when this all finishes. But yeah. Now I've kind of watched a few the I do. Have you heard of P90X before?
Heard of what, sorry?
P90X.
No.
It's just a home workout program, so I do the yoga on there. That's about an hour and a half usually.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's good. It's not too bad.
Are you keeping up with what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay.
I think it might be me and you though. I'm not too sure because on the timetable it said 8 o'clock for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not too. I'm not too sure. It said 8 o'clock on the email. But maybe that's just me not looking at it properly.
I hope I haven't made a mistake.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Oh shit, I think I've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Man alive. What did I get from Joe? Oh no, I've made a mistake with the time.
Yeah.
I feel really bad about
I wouldn't worry too much. Happens.
that. I'll write says a message.
Yeah. But it's funny though, because no one contacted you. I thought someone would have contacted Says to say something, but
Hey, Cesar, it's oh man. Hey, Cesar, it's Jack here. Look, I'm really sorry I made a mistake with the time today. I'm online. If there's any way you can ping out a message. I'm going to do a class. I've got Stephen online with me now. Maybe I'll put some in the group. Apologies once again. Can't believe that. Yeah, Cesar and I had a lot of back and forth about timings and how long to do the class, etc., etc.
yeah, because last week I swear it was not. I thought your one was 9 o'clock, like
It
normal.
was, yeah, it was 9 o'clock, but
I think
it was. We sent so many messages. I must have just missed some in there. Maybe it's worth just putting in the group.
Yeah,
I think.
I think none of the guys in my gym would though, but I'll do the Elephant and Castle one actually. I don't know.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh man, alive.
Let me text. Yeah, because I'm in the I'm not in the Farringdon one, which is unfortunate, but I am in the Elephant and Castle one. So
Do you know if people are working generally?
I think that's the problem. I think the reason why I'm going to all the lessons because I'm on furlough at the moment, so I've got tons of time. So I got a feeling a lot of people start work about 9, just as like usual. We'll see.
It seems crazy, but I guess in London a lot of people are office people and they can work from home easily.
Yeah, that's it. I think I'm not too sure what's going on because I think it was yesterday, yoga was on, but it was at 8 o'clock. So I got a feeling Says must have got a bit of feedback from other people saying, "Oh, I've got to start work at like."
The tricky thing is he's not getting feedback, so he's experimenting.
I was in. Oh.
Yeah. I said, look, what are people telling you? And he's like, I'm not really, I've asked everyone feedback, I'm not really getting it. So
yeah,
that's when he's like, maybe we try it at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or maybe we do it at 11 a.m. or 8 a.m. And he settled on 8.
let me finish this message.
Hey, Cesar, I'm going to go ahead with the class right now with Stephen, but if you want, we can do another tomorrow morning or squeeze one in another time this week at 8, which I can do for free, obviously, because it is my mistake. Okay, let me know how you want to proceed. Thank you. Yeah, I just told him I'll do another class tomorrow or whenever, just to make up for this one.
I mean, if it's just me, then
Look, here's the thing. I'm practicing every day at this time anyway. I was about to say to you, I have a YouTube channel, and when I'm not doing it for Grand Union, I'm doing it on there.
Yeah. I did a little because I was waiting at 8. I was like, oh, I'll have a little look on online actually because I'll have a little search online for you. So I did. So
Did you find my YouTube?
Yeah, I found your Instagram and then I went onto your YouTube channel from there.
Yeah. So I'm on there every day pretty much now.
That's cool.
Because yeah, I'm practicing every day anyway, so I might as well just turn on the camera.
Yeah. So how long you been doing yoga for then?
I started practicing yoga About, God, 2013 or something.
Yeah.
2013, 2014.
Oh, wow.
No, I think it must have been about 2013, maybe even 2012,
All right.
because yeah, I started jiu-jitsu 13 years ago. Yeah, and then I went and did my teacher training in 2016.
Wow.
So in 2016, I was training in Farringdon.
Yeah.
With Cesar and the guys, and that's the point when I left London.
Cool.
Came here to Mallorca in July.
Oh, so it's kind of like a new lifestyle type thing then for you.
Yeah, I mean we're just really getting off the ground here. We opened on second gym 6 weeks before Corona,
Oh, that's a lot.
so we just got to this exciting point where we've been working hard for a long time. Open the new gym. It's like, okay, this summer we're gonna get the gym busy, and anyway,
Happens.
who knows what's happening now. Shiza. Okay, I'm just gonna send a quick message to the Grand Union group because
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're in Fountain, then yeah, it's worth doing
I
that.
feel bad about.
Have you? So are you in the same gym as Joe?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Joe and I used to train together there in Farringdon at the V Academy and the first gym box.
Oh wow, you guys are old school then.
Yeah, and we kept in touch. I lived in Germany for a year, and whilst I was there, Joe got back in touch with me and said, "Hey, dude, I've got the school. I'm thinking about doing this festival, and do you want to come out and check it out?" And I started coming back and forth, and then eventually he convinced me to stay. It's been really good timing here because there wasn't really much jiu-jitsu going on, but now it's starting to get popular on the island. Like Spain's just a little bit behind the rest of Europe.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
And especially on an island like this. But since we've been here, there's been a Gracie Barra open, and I think we've been quite lucky with the timing of opening the gyms here.
That's right.
Okay, give me 1 minute. Oh, dickhead. Okay, amigo, I'm just going to grab some water. Let's make a start, my friends. Okay, so it's going to be pretty similar to the flow we did this time last week. Because it's just you and I, if I'm going too fast or anything, you can just shout at me.
Oh, really?
Okay, let's bring awareness to the breath. Standing with a straight spine, shoulders relaxed. Seal the lips, start to breathe through the nose. Gradually getting deeper and longer breaths. Make the next inhale the deepest, longest yet, completely fill the lungs. When they're full, sip in a little bit more air. Gradually let go of that breath. Go back to kind of more normal breathing. And let's get ready to do the modified sun salutation. We're going to breathe in and take the arms sideways. Reach up, full lungs at the top, biceps next to the ears. Breathe out, we're going to fall down. Spend 2 breaths in each place. Inhale, come up halfway with a flat back. 2 breaths here. And then step back to high plank. Remain in high plank for 2 breaths. You can put your knees down or lower yourself down for a press up while exhaling. Slide forward, breathe in. Upward dog. Just go onto your hands and knees for a second. Can't see so well there. Just keep focusing on the breath. Okay, ready for our first downward dog? Going to put the toes into the floor. Suck in the belly. Take the weight in the hands. So every fingertip and every knuckle and the palm should press down into the floor. It's like the whole hand is glued to the mat. Then we take the weight in the hands, start to lift up the knees and send the hips up to the sky and push back with the hands. The knees can stay bent. First downward dog of the day. Let's start to pedal the legs, left and right. And then hold still. Lock out the elbows, keep sending the hips up to the sky, working the heels towards the floor. Nice deep breaths. The head is totally relaxed, totally loose. And change. Look forward, breathe in. And then as you move forward to the front, you exhale into a fold. Okay, let's breathe in, take the arm sideways with control, come upright. Breathe out, hands into prayer. Okay, let's do one more sun salutation. At normal speed, 1 breath in each position. So inhale, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to high plank and lower yourself down while exhaling. Hover off the floor and then breathe in. Upward dog. Tuck the toes, push back, down dog. Inhale, look forward. And as you step or jump to the front, you exhale into a fold. Breathe in, arms sideways, reach up and stretch up. Hands into prayer. Okay, now we do the modified version. So bring your feet together, toes touching, heels touching. Okay, let's go. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. This is where we change and step back with the right foot into a lunge. Big step back with the right foot. Okay, I'm going to turn this way so you can see. So I've got the knee above the ankle. Always be aware of where the knee is. It should be behind the ankle or above. Okay, let's breathe in, take the arm sideways. Breathe out, hands down each side of the foot. Step back to high plank. Lower yourself down while still exhaling. Inhale, slide forward, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back, downward dog. Three-leg dog, so we pick up the left foot, send the left foot up, keeping a straight leg, and then we step it through into the lunge. Okay, now the hands go behind the back. Breathe in, open the chest, roll back the shoulders, and breathe out. Now breathe in, stretch up. Lean back, and breathe out. Step the feet together, into the fold. Inhale, arm sideways, reach up. Exhale, fall down. Going on the other side this time. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Big step back into the lunge. Breathe in. Put your knee down on the floor. The left knee goes down. There we go. Breathe in, stretch up the arms and lean back. Breathe out, hands come down to the mat. Step back to high plank. Lower yourself down, still exhaling. Inhale, slide forward, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back to downward dog. Three-leg dog on the other side. Pick up the right foot, send the right foot up towards the ceiling, and then step it through. Exhale. Hands behind the back, interlock the fingers, open the chest, roll back the shoulders, look up, look backwards. One breath. And then arms sideways, reach up. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, hands down to the floor, each side of the foot, step the feet together. Into the fold. Breathe in, stretch up to the ceiling. Breathe out, hands in prayer. Okay, next one is Warrior Series. We will go through Warrior 1, Warrior 2, reverse, and more. We'll start by stepping back the left foot. Big step back. Hands are on the hip bones, and the hip bones face directly forward. Yeah, you're looking good there. Okay, breathe in and stretch up. Biceps next to the ears. Breathe out, bend the front knee. So we have a series of cues to check in with here. The back leg is straight. We press down to the outside edge of the back foot. The front foot, we can see the big toe and the knee is above the ankle. We're twisting the hips in and stretching up towards the ceiling. Looking up at the hands, biceps next to the ears, try and lock up the elbows, breathing steadily. Keep stretching up as you inhale and twist the hip in as you exhale. Final breath. And we go directly to Warrior 2 now. The arms come down shoulder height. We turn the back foot to 90 degrees. Looking good. So the hip bones now face the side of the yoga mat. Check you can see the big toe on the front foot. If not, the knee needs to come out to the side. Stretch the arms in opposite directions. And look just in front of the middle finger on the front hand. Spine is straight. And think about dropping your tailbone down to the floor. A couple of nice, steady, deep breaths through the nose. Change, reverse warrior. Flip the front palm and breathe in, stretch up. Feel a nice stretch across the chest. Look up towards the hand. The back hand just gently rests on the thigh. Change. We're going to Ujja Parsvakonasana. The front hand comes down and just gently rests on the front knee. The back hand sweeps round, up, and over. So we're trying to make a straight line between my arm and my leg. We stack the shoulders on top of each other so that the shoulder, left shoulder stays high up. Breathe. Try and look towards the hand. Keep stretching forwards, upwards, the elbows locked out. Change. Going back to reverse warrior, but this time the front leg is straight. One breath. And then back to warrior two arms. Ready for triangle, Trikonasana. Okay, I'm going to walk my back leg in a bit. Feet should be just slightly wider than the hips. Now we start to lean forward, stretch forward. The hip at the back comes out slightly. And when you can't lean anymore, you just hinge at the hips. So wherever your hand first touches, just keep it there. Press the knuckles into the shin, twist the top arm round. You can look down, forward, or up at the top hand. Nice deep breaths through the nose. Send the breath right down to the bottom of the stomach. Final breath. And on the next inhale, we come out the same way we went in. Breathe in, engage the core. You're going to put your right hand on your hip and then sweep the left arm and left leg in together to the front of the mat. Okay, let's do that on the other side. This time, we're going to step back with our right foot. Big step back with the right foot. Okay, hip bones face forward. Let's breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend the front knee. So let's make our checks. We can see the big toe on the front foot. Knee is above the ankle or behind the ankle. Press down to the outside edge of the back foot. The rear leg is straight. Stretch up, look up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Nice, deep, steady breaths in and out through the nose. Keep reaching up as you inhale. Maybe you can bend the knee a bit more as you exhale. Keep the face relaxed. One more breath. Change. Arms come down shoulder height. We twist the back foot to 90 degrees and our hip bones face the side of the mat. Okay, check you can see the big toe. Spine is straight. Open the arms in opposite directions. Imagine someone's pulling your front hand forward and pulling your back hand backwards. Looking just in front of the middle finger. Change, reverse warrior, flip the palm. Breathe in and stretch up. I'm just going to change my position for you. Here, here. Nice deep breaths here. Feel the chest expand. Final breath. And on the next exhale, change. The forearm comes slowly down and just gently rests on the thigh. The backhand sweeps back, up, and over. Trying to keep the shoulder high. Yeah, you're looking good there. Look up towards the top hand. Breathe. Keep stretching those fingers forward towards the front. Elbow is locked out. One more breath. And change. Back to reverse warrior. This time with a straight front leg. One inhale. And then exhale. Ready for triangle. Back to warrior two, arms. I'm going to walk my back foot in. I'm going to hit that table. Okay, let's go. Lean forward. Hips come out of the back. Stretch forward and then hinge. Looking good. Let's twist the top arm around, directly up from straight line from the bottom arm to the top arm. Looking forward or looking upwards. Try to relax the face and relax the forehead. Steady breaths. Final breath. On an inhale, we come out. Back the way we went in. Okay, now we're just going to turn that front foot inwards for our forward fold. So both feet are facing in. Pigeon toe the feet slightly. Toes point in, heels point out. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine. Take a breath out, start to fold forward with a straight spine. When you feel the spine starting to round, bring your hands down to the shins. Again, knuckles go in the shins. And now you imagine someone stood in front of you with a piece of string attached to the center of the head. We try and create the sensation that someone is pulling that piece of string, stretching out the head, neck, and spine. So we create that by pushing into the shins, rolling back the shoulders, and stretching the neck forward. And then as you exhale, try and fold down into the space. So inhale, make space. Exhale, fold into that space. The knees are either locked out or very slightly bent at the knees. So really work with the breath at this one. Keep the feet flat on the ground, weight spread evenly across the foot. Three more breaths. Slowly change. Breathe in, engage the core, and come back upright. Back to warrior two arms. And now let's sweep the hands behind the back and interlock the fingers. You're going to notice that one of your thumbs is on top. Today, let's just change that grip around. Switch it so the other thumb is on top. I'm just going to feel a little bit different today if we do that. Okay, let's go in. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold down, arms come up behind the head. So really working with the breath. Breathe into the shoulders. Try and send the breath through the nose into the shoulders. Breathe out the tension as you exhale. Palms of the hands can be together and heels of the hands, or you can try and open the heels of the hands. Mix it up, see how it feels. Final breath. Change, inhale, engage the core slowly with control, come back up. Arms out to the side. Just going to step the feet together now. You can take two small steps or one big step. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, take a sip of water if you need one. We will do some balances next. Starting with tree pose. So feet together, heels touch, toes touch. We're going to start balancing on the left foot. So just get the weight spread across the foot evenly, grounding down especially through the big toe. Look in front of you, find something to focus on. Something to fix your gaze. Okay, now we pick up the right foot. We're going to place it below the knee, or we stick it above the knee. Hands into prayer. Focus on whatever it is you're going to look at. Connect to the breath. Steady breathing. And then to go further, we can breathe in and stretch up. So straight line from the top of the fingertips all the way down to the foot. Let's open our arms wide. Spread the fingers wide. Nice deep breaths. Bring your hands to the center. Inhale, stretch up. Try and grow the spine up towards the sky. And then exhale, slowly release down. Release the foot. And change sides. So pick up the left foot now. Place it below the knee or above the knee. Hands into prayer, find our focus. And then inhale, stretch up. Biceps next to the ears, try and lock out the elbows. Standing legs, super straight, super strong, grounding down through the big toe. We can open the arms like tree branches. Bring the hands back into prayer. Inhale, try and grow 2 inches up towards the ceiling. Fill the lungs. And slowly change. Hands down to prayer, release the foot. Give the legs a little shake. And let's move on to eagle pose. Garudasana. So feet together, heels touch, toes touch. We breathe in, stretch up. We breathe out. Right hand goes underneath the left, cross at the elbows, and bring the hands together. So either we go palms together, if you can, just touch the palms like that. Or maybe you can interlock the fingers.
Too tight, I think.
Okay, let me see how your hands are there. Okay, put your hands on your shoulders. Do that one, yeah. Okay, bring the feet together. Toes touch, heels touch. We're gonna sit back into the chair. Okay, now you can either stay here or we pick up the right leg and wrap it around. So either it just goes around once or you put the toes behind the calf as well. So we're trying to bring the knees into the middle of the body and the elbows into the middle of the body. Good. Find your focus, try and sit back in the chair. Breathe steadily. Slowly change. Unravel the legs first and stand up. Breathe in, unravel the arms. Breathe out, left arm under the right this time. Just move the elbows up and down a few times, just to loosen the shoulders. Okay, then hold them down. This time we're going to balance on the right foot, pick up the left foot, place it over the thigh, and then try and wrap it around the calf or not. Sit back into the chair, pull down on the elbows, breathe. Slowly change, unravel the legs, unravel the arms, breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, hands go into prayer. Okay, let's try standing bow. Balancing on the left foot, going to pick up the right foot from the outside. So the hand is on the outside and just picks up the foot like that. Okay, try and bring the knees together and keep the knee in this plane. We don't want the knee to come out to the side. The knee should go directly backwards. So we go into this pose by stretching the left hand up, bicep next to the ear. We're trying to keep the bicep next to that ear the whole time. Then we kick back the right leg, kick, 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 kick as much as you can. Okay, and when you can't kick anymore, that's when you start to lower the torso a little. All the time stretching up and forward with the left hand, kicking back with the right foot. Equal measures, kicking and lifting to balance into the stretch. Steady breathing. Keep stretching forward, looking slightly upwards. Trying to keep that at 6th level, take it to the maximum, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Change. Okay, bring the feet down. Okay, Stephen, I seem to have lost you. Can you see me? Try and reconnect, mate. I can't see you anymore, and I don't know if you can see me. If you can see me, just let me know somehow, and I'll carry on. Welcome back, mate.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm glad you're back in the room. Okay, let's carry on. I'm assuming you got that done on one side.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now we go on the other side. So this time we're going to face down with the right foot. And we pick up the left foot, grip from the outside, on the knuckles of the toes. Okay, now we breathe in and stretch up with the right arm. Sorry, I don't go out to the side like this, I go straight forward. Bicep next to the ear, it's like you're high-fiving someone. Where you look is important on this one. It's not directly forward, you look slightly upwards. Okay, standing leg is really strong, really straight, and then we start to kick back that leg directly back. Trying to keep the bicep next to the ear, looking slightly upwards, we kick as much as we can. And when we can't kick anymore, we start to hinge at the hips. Slight back bend, keep stretching the arm forward and upwards, kicking back, lifting up, kicking back, lifting up. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and slowly change. Come back upright. Time check. Okay, let's continue. Somehow I've lost your video, but I think that's all right. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Okay. We're going to look at big toe stretch. So standing straight, toes touch, heels touch. With your 2 fingers, going to grab, in fact, we go back to we balance on the left foot, we pick up the right foot. Spine straight. Try and bring the knee in. So if this one is difficult, you can just stay here. Otherwise, we're going to kick the leg forward. Keep the spine straight. Keep breathing steadily. Keep the standing leg strong. The right knee can be bent. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you stay like this or if your knee is more bent. Okay, if you're having trouble balancing, you can stay here, or we go off to the side. You can counterbalance with the left hand. Standing leg really strong and really straight. The right leg can be bent if it needs to be. Let's maybe wobble. Okay, bring it back to the center. Hands on the hips. Let go of the foot. Try and push out through the ball of the foot and push out through the heel as well. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, change. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Nice straight spine. Feet together. Lift, take the weight into the right foot. Nice, strong, straight knee. 2 fingers, we grab the big toe. Keep the knee in. And you can stay here, or we go to the next step by kicking out the leg forward. Keep the spine straight. We don't want the shoulders coming forwards or backwards. You can stay here or go to the next step. Leg comes out to the side. Counterbalance with the right hand. Spine super straight. Standing leg locked out of the knee. Change. Bring it back to the center. Hands on the hips. Let go of the foot. Change. Bend the knee. Both feet on the floor. Okay, this time we're going to step to the back of the mat. Next one to do is warrior 3, but with airplane wings. This is how we go in. We inhale and stretch up. Then we step forward with the left foot. Nice big step. Here. Notice my right heel is off the ground. Then I'm going to just push myself forward into a kind of letter T shape, and then sweep the hands behind for an airplane wings. So we try and make the back leg locked out of the knee. Oh, I'm wobbling. Back leg is locked out of the knee, straight. The standing leg is also straight. Bring the torso up slightly. Stretch that leg directly backwards and lift. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. We go up by stepping back onto the right foot, to the back of the mat, feet together, breathe in. Switch side. Step forward with the right foot. Now the left heel is off the floor. Then we kind of spring ourselves forward into a letter T, and then sweep the arms backwards with the airplane wings. Back leg straight, standing leg straight. Stretching forward, stretching slightly upwards with the torso. Breathing steadily, looking somewhere in front of us on the ground. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Step back onto the left foot, arms up. Inhale, exhale, hands into prayer. Okay, let's take it down onto the mat now. We're just going to go onto hands and knees. Let's go for a hip opener with pigeon. Take the left knee to the left wrist and pivot the left foot towards the right wrist. Then we slide the right knee back. Start taking the left hip down to the floor. Go to the breath. Breathing through the nose, sending the breath down into the left hip. You can stay on your hands like this, or you can take it down onto the forearms. Trying to keep the hips flat, shoulders flat, and back straight. Face relaxed and jaw relaxed. With each exhale, try and relax the left hip and release any tension in the left hip. So just stay where you are, keep breathing. I'm going to play around my camera again. So just keep working there, stay with the breath. So this is one of those poses you could stay in for as long as you want, really. 10, 20 minutes. There we go, I've got you back. Okay, final breaths here. Let's think about coming out onto the forearms, onto the hands. Then we can walk the right foot in and slide the left foot out. And back to all fours, hands and knees, and switch sides. So right knee to right wrist, right foot pivots round towards the left wrist. And then we start to slide the left foot and left knee backwards. Suck in the belly, start working your hips down towards the ground. So for me, this side always feels tighter. So I stay on my hands a bit longer. When I feel it releasing down a bit, then we can go down onto the forearms. So good to close the eyes and really focus on the breath. Follow the breath down from the nose into the hip as you breathe in. And follow it back up as you breathe out. So by sending the breath down the body like that, and using the diaphragm to breathe, it kind of feels like you're pushing from the inside, like you're almost massaging the hip with your diaphragm. Relax the face, relax everything down into the stretch. You can make a pillow with the fists if that feels good. Nice, deep, fulfilling breaths. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Think about coming out, so back onto the forearms, back onto the hands, nice and slowly. Walk the left foot in, slide the right foot out, back onto all fours. 2 breaths here. And let's go into some back bends. So we're going to go to high plank. And from high plank, with your hands directly underneath the shoulders, we lower ourselves down really slowly to the floor. So fingertips should be in line with the front of the shoulders. We're going into cobra. So we zip up the legs together. The legs keep squeezing together. So your toes touch, your heels touch, and your knees touch. Keep your legs squeezing together like that. Press your toes on the ground so that your toenails are flat on the floor. And that should help lift your knees off. So you press your toes into the floor, lock out your legs, and the knees lift off the ground. Then you use your torso to lift up the upper body. Sorry, use your core strength to lift the torso. So the hands should be able to come out. Look, yeah, there you go. You should be a little lower down. The hands are just there for a tiny bit of support. It's all core strength. Keep pushing the toes into the floor, breathing in, stretching up as you inhale. Look up, stretch up, hold it for 3, 2, 1, change. Tap your chin on the ground and walk your hands 2 hand paces out to the right and left. This time, relax the legs completely. And on this one, we use arm strength. We press ourselves up with the hands. Now your torso should come up to where it was before. There we go. Okay, the elbows are going to come in and the shoulders drop down. So steady breathing. Keep the face and forehead relaxed. Try and look up. Keep the legs, glutes relaxed. Nice deep breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Final inhale. And to come out, we go forward and down. Just going to twist our head to the right, stretch the neck, rest with the left ear on the ground. Change, come back to the center for bow pose. So now we're going to bend the legs and grab the feet. Trying to keep the legs parallel, don't let the knees come out to the side. Okay, take a breath in, take a breath out, and then start to lift. Kick back the legs, lift up the torso. Try and keep the legs parallel, don't let the knees fly out to the side. Try to keep the face and forehead relaxed. Breathe in steadily, kicking, lifting, hold it at the maximum for 3, 2, 1. Change, lower down, turn your head to the left, listen to the ground with your right ear. Change, come back to the center. Next one we'll do is gondola. So we zip up the legs again like we did in Cobra. Hands go behind the back, interlock the fingers. Breathe in, breathe out, and then lift everything. Lift the legs, lift the torso, lift the arms. Keep squeezing the legs together, squeeze the heels together. Stretching up, everything, hold it. 3, 2, 1, change. Lower down, head to the right, left ear on the floor. Turn your head the other way, just even out the neck. Change, go back to hands and knees. Push yourself up to child's pose. You're gonna sit the hips down towards the heels, stretch the arms out, head on the floor. Pull your fingertips into the ground, stretching out the arms and lats. Change. Let's go for downward dog. So back to all fours, and then we tuck the toes into down dog. Change. Look forward, jump between the hands, and then sit down. We're going to just roll backward and forward a few times. Nice top to the spine. Yeah, feels good. Okay, come to seated. We're going to do some forward bends now. You got a belt handy? Don't worry if you don't need it.
Oh,
We'll go
okay.
without a belt today.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, cool. So let's breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, interlock the fingers on the ball of the foot. So bring the right shoulder down slightly. There we go, nice and level. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, fold down. Trying to keep the spine straight. Bend the knee as much as you need to get contact between the navel and the thigh. So working with the breath, breathing in to lengthen, breathing out to fold down. Maybe you can straighten the leg a little on the exhale. Nice deep breaths in. Lengthen the spine on each inhale. Fold down on each exhale. Hold it here just a couple more seconds. Change. Release the foot. Come back upright. Okay, let's go straight into a twist. Going to pick up the foot and place it outside the knee. Then we go right hand at the base of the spine. Left hand, we inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook the elbow on the knee. Okay, 3 breaths, 3 twists. So we breathe in, lengthen the spine. And breathe out, twist to the right. Press the elbow into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. And hold it. Slowly change, unravel the body and the legs, and switch sides. So right leg goes forward, sole of the left foot on the thigh. Okay, let's breathe in and stretch up. Make the spine nice and long. Suck in the belly, breathe out, fold down. Okay, shoulders are looking good there. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine. Keeping a straight spine, fold down. Stay with the breath. Maybe you can straighten the leg a bit more. Final breath. Release the foot. Come back upright. Pick up the left foot. Place it outside the right knee. Then we put the left hand at the base of the spine. Inhale up with the right hand. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook the elbow on the knee. Okay, let's do our 3 twists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Push your elbow into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to twist. Hold it there. Slowly change. Release the pressure in the elbow. Unravel the legs and bring both legs forward. We're going to breathe in and stretch up. Make a peace sign, peace man, and grab the big toes. So knees are slightly bent to get the belly on the thighs. We try and keep a straight spine and fold down. Stay with the breath. Everything happens with breath. Two more breaths here. Slowly change. Let go of those feet. And bring the soles of the feet together. Cobbler pose. Bring the heels as close to the hips as you can get them. And then using the thumbs, we open the soles of the feet like a book and rotate the hips down. Okay, nice straight spine. Suck in the belly. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Press the elbows into the thighs. Take some deep breaths. Change. Going to bring the knees together now. And let's lay down flat on the back. We finish on the floor. Okay, we'll start by bending the right knee, interlock the fingers on the knee and pull the knee into the chest. Keeping the head on the floor, chin in towards the chest to stretch out the back of the neck. To go further, you drop the knee out to the side and pull it more towards the shoulders, like you're going around the rib cage. Two more breaths, give the knee a nice squeeze in towards the chest. And change, let go. Straighten both legs. Then the left leg. Interlock the fingers just below the knee. And pull the knee into the chest. Head on the floor. Now drop the knee out to the left side, around the rib cage. Pull it more towards the shoulder. Change, release the knee. This time we bend both knees. Either we can grab the knee with the hand, or we wrap our hands around and hug our knees and grab our own elbows. Suck in the belly. Get your head on the floor with the chin into the chest. Breathe steadily. Think about putting your tailbone down towards the floor, stretching out the very base of the spine. Change. Tap your feet on the ground. Then we're going to go straight to happy baby. So send the feet up towards the sky. Reach out and grab the outside edge of the feet. Yeah, you can hold either the big toes from the inside. Yeah. And then from there, you would go round the back of the heels and grab the outside edge of the feet. So go back to the first grip.
Yeah.
With your hold the big toes. So now just stay on the inside and reach out.
Right.
Yeah, I think you've got it there. It's hard for me to see. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Right.
Okay, good. Bring your head down now and stack the ankles above the knees. Pull down, knees towards the shoulders. Suck in the belly and think about stretching that tailbone down towards the mat again. Change. Going to grab the big toes like we did earlier and stretch out the legs. So go for the big toe. Yeah, there we go. Head on the floor. Go back to the tailbone. Try and lock out the knees. Push out through the big toes. Change. Release the toes. Come back onto my mat. Okay, let's do a final hip opener. Recline pigeon. So we lay down like this, put the left foot on top of the right knee. The left hand goes through the gap and the right hand grabs the knee. So we've got to get our head back down on the floor or head onto a pillow. Pull on the hands and press with your left elbow into the left thigh. Go back to the breath. Close the eyes. Breathe through the nose, send the breath into the left hip. And with each exhale, try and let go of some tension in the left hip. Four or 5 seconds to inhale, 4 or 5 seconds to exhale. Keep the forehead relaxed, jaw relaxed. Press with your elbow into the thigh. Try and let go of tension with each exhale. One more inhale. Final exhale, and then release the foot. Both feet flat on the ground, and then switch sides. So this time the right foot comes up. We put the right hand through the hole, the left hand around the outside, interlock the fingers below the knee, get the head on the floor or on a pillow, chin into the chest, pull on the knee, and press your elbow into the thigh. Go back to the breath, steady breathing through the nose, inhales into the right hip, exhales from the right hip, back out the nose. To turn it on more, you pull more with the hands and press more with the elbows. Keep the face relaxed. 2 more breaths. Change. Release the legs, straighten out the legs. It's going to be our final spine twist. So we bend up the right foot and put the big foot behind the left kneecap. With the left hand, we grab the right knee and we roll over to the left. Okay, I'm going to bump my hips very slightly to the right. Boom. Just to make a straight line between my leg and my spine. Then the right hand goes palm down, shoulder height. Look at the right hand and then gently press the left hand into the knee. Relax everything down into the floor. Take a few deep breaths here. Final breath. Change. Come back to the center. Straighten both legs. Switch sides. So left big toe behind right knee. Right hand on the left knee. And roll to the right. Bump the hips really slightly to the left. And then left hand palm down, shoulder height. And look at the hand and press right hand into the knee. Nice, deep, steady breaths. Send the breath through the nose, down towards the legs. Keep the eyes closed and change. Lay flat on the back in Shavasana. Legs straight out. Arms are straight. Hands open to the ceiling. Arms are just free away from the body. We'll spend 1 minute in silence just to close the class. Just focus on the breath and relax everything down in the floor. Try to avoid the temptation to wiggle or move around at all. I'll let you know when the 1 minute is up. We start now. Okay, we start to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, wake up the body. Keep the head on the floor a moment longer. Okay, now we're going to bend up the knees and roll over onto the side in a fetal position. Just lay on your side for a second. Take 3 breaths. Okay, press down your palm into the floor. Come up to seated position. Okay, that's where we finished for today. Stephen, thank you for joining the class.
Thank you.
Apologies for not being there at the right time.
Fine, no way. It's good.
I'm back on Sunday. I hope to see you there.
Sure, we'll be there.
What have you got planned for the rest of the day?
Just studying, and then there's conditioning class. Then I'll probably go for a run. Just a bit more studying, really. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I wish I could go outside. It really sucks that we can't go outside for exercise.
Can't you guys do that?
No, dude, it's been 39 days today in the house.
You guys have actually been like proper on lockdown. Then
Spain's been the toughest in the world, is what I read. They've been really, really strict. And I'm not too bad here because I have a gym at home. I can do yoga as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, kids and stuff,
It must be really, really tough if you've got kids here.
Have you got a garden?
I've got a backyard, yeah,
That's all right, at least.
which is good. I get sun, and I've got a big, like, basically a calisthenics gym out there.
All right, that's brilliant.
So I'm able to train every day. I'm keeping sane that way.
That's good. That's good. That's the reason why I'm going to all these classes, because I can't. I've got put on furlough, so it's just like, you know, you've basically got so much time, and if you don't keep yourself busy with exercise or going to lessons, you're just going to go nuts and brains. So,
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. Everyone's in their own little personal problems. I mean, I'm not complaining. I've got it pretty good here.
Mm.
But I just really hope they let us out for exercise. That would make things so much easier.
Yeah. It's just
But we've got 2 more weeks. May the 9th is the date we were given. And hopefully at May the 9th, they start to let us outside.
Just for a little bit, I guess.
We don't really have it here in Mallorca. You know, the ICUs they set up have closed down because they were empty.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, there's not an issue. It's all on the mainland.
Yeah.
But the government here said that they don't want to treat the islands differently. We're all in it together, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's fair enough. Otherwise, you'll just open up all this kind of stuff. Because wasn't that, I can't remember, what was it, Madrid or was it Barcelona? Was it a year or two, a few years? I can't remember. They tried to go for independence, didn't they? One of the states in Spain.
They tried to open what? Sorry.
I can't remember if it was either Madrid or one of the cities in Spain, like a year or two ago. They tried to go for independence and stuff like that.
Oh, Barcelona, yeah, Catalonia.
Catalonia, that was it.
Yeah, the Catalonian region. And they're that's kicking off again at the moment.
Yeah.
They're trying to make out like the government are doing a power grab at the moment.
Yeah.
Which they probably are. Anyway, dude, I'm gonna get breakfast.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks
Nice
for
to see you. Okay, you have a great day, dude. See you soon.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye.